Guys, we got a good video today. We are going through some collections and we are completing some team collections. I think we have about 5 to do. So let's get hyped for that. I'm going to need you to drop a like on this video, and you haven't yet, please subscribe. We're getting very close to 100, so that would be awesome to hit that in the next couple of days. Let's check out the video now. So the first team we're starting with today is the Chicago White Sox. We had to get 40 of 40 for them, and we got, I'm going to butcher his name, Avisal Garcia. And they were very easy to do. I think I got most of these bronzes, and I think I got 1 or 2 of the silvers from packs. So there wasn't too much to, spend on. Pretty easy one to do if you're looking for cheap ones. This is definitely a good one. And here we go. We even advanced a little bit in the XP reward path. So a pretty solid contact hitter at 83 overall on the right, and for left-handed, he's a 125. So that's a really good left-handed hitter. Power's kind of lacking, fielding's decent, and a little bit of speed. So overall, good card. If you don't have a lot of diamonds on your team yet, this would be a pretty good addition to getting a gold. Pretty high up there. And next on the list of teams to complete is the Tampa Bay Rays. These guys were a little bit harder. It was 40 cards to complete it, and they had 6 silvers, 4 golds. So we're starting to get up there to the ones that have more golds, more silvers, less bronzes, so they do get more expensive. This one wasn't terrible. I think these golds were each around like 2,000 maybe, so a little higher than I'd want them. I think Snell was probably the highest. I think he was closer to 3,000. The silvers are still, I think a couple of these were close to 1,000 stubs a piece, which I hate paying that for silvers. I think that's just pointless. But it's early in the game, so a lot of these cards are going to be like that. You get the 84 overall Fred McGriff for doing it. So let's check out his stats. And he's got quite a bit of power, and that contact from right-handed pitching is very high. Left-handed not as high. In fact, the contact's lower than the power. He's got pretty much no speed, and he's decent in the field. Not that good, not that bad. So if you're looking for a first baseman with a little bit of power, this could be your guy. The Reds are the next team that we have completed. 40 cards for them, and as you see, they got quite a few silvers, 9 of them in fact. 2 golds, which isn't too bad, but then we do have a diamond, Joey Votto, which I think he wasn't terrible. I can't remember, maybe in the 30s or 40s. Might have been in the 50s. He wasn't terrible. It wasn't definitely not the highest diamond out there to buy. So, in the way he's been playing, he could even drop to gold, so it might have been a bad buy, but I wanted to get the National League Central done, and this was the next stop, getting them done. So we get the 87 overall Dave Parker, who's got some really good contact, some decent power, really good vision. He's not very fast, but he does have, he's got really good arm strength, and the rest of his fielding's pretty good for a right fielder. And my right fielder now is Cobb, and not very happy with him. So Dave Parker looks like he could take over that spot. One of the cheaper ones to do in the National League Central is the Pirates. They have 8 silvers and 3 golds, but I think I pulled Archer and a couple more of these silvers. Cervelli was going really high. I think he was even over 1,000. And their golds, I think Marte was pretty high, but I think the other 2 weren't that bad. So it's a cheaper one, but at the same time, it's still pretty expensive to get it done if you don't have a lot of these guys. We get the 82 overall Willie Stargell. He's got good hitting numbers all the way around. Left-handed contact's pretty not the best, and his fielding's decent. For a 82 gold, he's probably a pretty good card. If you don't have a lot of diamonds and you do have a lot of golds, Willie would probably fit pretty well into your lineup. Now we're starting to spin some stubs, guys. The Brewers, they have looks like about 10 silvers, 2 golds, and 2 diamonds. So the golds weren't terrible. They were probably about where they were. I think they were about both around 1,400 stubs. None of these stick out like they were very expensive. I think I pulled quite a few. I had really good pack luck, and so I pulled a lot of silvers. As for the diamonds, Hader I think was just under 20K, and Yelich was around 50. So these are now starting to cost me quite a bit. I mean, I'm not going to make my money back, obviously, from them. So if you don't have a lot of stubs, these are going to be more difficult to do. But getting the 85 overall Jonathan Lucroy is going to be a huge upgrade. He's my first diamond catcher I have, so he'll be in my lineup. His contact's really good. Power's a little low, but I mean, that's no big deal to me. Vision's really good. He's slow, but he's a great fielder, which is huge. Hopefully no pass balls. In the last team collection we're actually doing today, the St. Louis Cardinals, they were another very expensive. Tons and tons of silvers, 4 golds, and 2 diamonds. Andrew Miller, not that expensive. I think he was less than 20K. He might have been 22. Paul Goldschmidt, though, was around 40K to buy. And then I know I pulled Carpenter, and I'm pretty sure I pulled Ozuna. And I couldn't tell you what the other 2 golds, how much they were. But this one's worth it. 87 over Albert Pujols. If you guys used this card last year, you probably raked with him. 105 contact. Look at those power stats, 80 and 84. His fielding's really good. He's a left fielder, not a first baseman. So he's taken over there, I'm sure. 82 vision. That's pretty good. He's a good card. He's definitely gonna make your lineup. This whole to do the Cardinals, it is expensive, I know, but our bowls is worth it. The last little part we have left, the National League Central, by getting Willie Stargell, Jonathan Lucroy, Albert Pujols, Ryan Sandberg, and Dave Parker, completing all of the team collections, which is pretty expensive. We got lucky on the Cubs and had 2 good pulls, but besides that, we had to buy all the other diamonds for these sets. But if you look over here, we get the 90 overall Jim Edmonds. I'm thinking it's worth it. Look at that left-handed contact and right-handed power. This guy is going to be crushing balls. Center fielder. Speed's a little low. Vision's really low. But that fielding is outstanding. He's one of the best fielders right now that I have on my team. Definitely have some gameplay with Jim Edmonds and a couple of these other cards later on. But guys, that's it for this video. If you like this one, please hit that like button. Drop a comment. Let me know which team collections you have completed, which ones you want. If there's certain ones you want me to go after, let me know. I can try and get those done. I know I probably have close to 10 done, 11 maybe. So we're on our way of getting them all done. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later, guys.